Widex, it's about time. We've been waiting for this for 5 years. Not all that long ago, I spoke with the Widex team asking them why they hadn't followed the usual product lifespan of releasing a new hearing aid every 2 years, like they have done historically and like every other manufacturer does. Now their answer, I quote, was, "Matthew, when we have something this perfect, why would we replace it?" I mean, that is a strong answer. And whilst I was delighted with their confidence, with competition growing massively over the last few years in the hearing tech space, I was surprised that they were so calm. Well, of course, as of April the 1st, 2025, things are about to change. And if you're comfortable clearing your diary for the next 10 minutes, I'll share with you everything that there is to know about the brand new Widex Allure hearing aids, including details on their brand new W1 chip, their precision hearing technology, and also, get this, it is the world's first cloud-based hearing aid fitting software. Yep, we're talking next level innovation here. Later on in today's video, it's going to be super important that you know about Widex's previous hearing aid family, the Moment hearing aids, which were released at the beginning of 2020 and have been gradually added to over the last 5 years to include the RIC 10, RIC 312D, MRIC RD, SRIC RD, their BTE 312, BTE 13D, BTE RD, Smart RIC, and their CIC and ITE models. So it is fair to say that they have a hearing aid available for everyone. Now, the reason that I mention this is, sadly, for the time being, Widex have chosen not, and I repeat, not to replace this entire family of hearing aids, which, in all honesty, I always find is a little disappointing when manufacturers take this staggered approach to launching a new hearing aid. But I will say they are replacing their most popular model, the SRIC RD, with, wait for it, the Widex Allure. Now, according to my good friend Google, Allure means the quality of being powerfully and mysteriously attractive or fascinating. Do I think that this hearing aid is powerfully or mysteriously attractive? No. I know I'm a big hearing aid geek, but it would be very strange if I did have these feelings towards any hearing aid. I do, however, think that Widex have built on their legacy of natural sound and produced their best hearing aid to date. So let's dive into their claims. At the time of launch, the Allure is available in the RIC RD model, with RIC meaning that it's a receiver in canal style, which sits behind your ear. R means that it's rechargeable with a built-in lithium-ion battery, providing 25 hours of battery power per charge. This also includes 7 hours of streaming. And the D represents the fact that it has direct Bluetooth audio streaming. Physically, it does look a little larger than its predecessor. However, once it's in your ear, in reality, nobody would notice the difference. Widex have redesigned the microphone cover to one similar to their Smart RIC RD, in which they're claiming should improve speech understanding when outdoors in wind. Plus, it will also reduce the sound of hair brushing on the microphones. They finally added an LED indicator on the back of the hearing aid, which indicates the hearing aid status. You'll also see that they've kept the single push button design, allowing you to manually adjust programs or the volume on the hearing aid themselves, which can also be done using their app. And I'm also pleased to see that they've moved towards galvanized contact charging, which means they've moved away from induction charging, which is far less efficient and, from my understanding, has caused issues with some manufacturers in hotter climates. In turn, this means they also have a brand new charger, which feels solid and well made, with this new L-shaped design, meaning that it's less likely to fall over compared to the previous version. Ultimately though, it's a charger, and I won't spend any longer talking about it today, as I have far more exciting things to share with you now. So the big question is, what makes the Widex Allure different from their previous tech? Well, I recently spent the day at Widex HQ in Denmark, being bombarded with why they feel their brand new hearing aid featuring their brand new W1 chip is the best available in 2025. And instead of delivering you all of that information, of which, believe me, there was a lot, I've stripped it back to share with you what I consider to be their 5 core breakthroughs today. Kicking off, we have their new Widex Allure PureSound feature, which is built on their hallmark PureSound processing technology, and from your perspective is designed to provide the most natural and transparent sound experience possible, especially for first-time hearing aid users, and those with a mild to moderate hearing loss. The key for its success is that it uses Widex's ultra-fast zero-delay technology, which processes sound with virtually no delay whatsoever, and for those that like numbers, it's less than 0.5 milliseconds, which is minuscule. Widex are claiming that this eliminates the commonly reported echoey or metallic sensation that can occur when amplified sound overlaps the natural sounds entering your ear canal, particularly with open fitting configurations, with their research showing that it is second to none compared with other hearing aid manufacturers. Now, in my opinion, the downside of Widex's previous version of this feature was that in order to reduce this delay, Widex had to strip back the noise reduction features, meaning that yes, it sounded natural, but there was a lot of sound for you to have to deal with. However, with this new development, I've just done this take 10 times. The noise reduction features are back with the Allure PureSound processing, got it, now delivering significantly enhanced speech intelligibility in noise with an improvement of 4.3 decibels signal to noise ratio, which is a big improvement. But that's not all. Their second major development is their Speech Enhancer Pro feature. At its core, this is designed to make conversations clearer, especially when you're in a noisy environment, without making everything else sound unnatural or robotic. So how does it work? Imagine you're in a busy cafe trying to hear your friends speaking to you. There's music, people chatting, plates clinking, it's chaotic. Widex are stating that Speech Enhancer Pro uses an ultra-detailed analysis system, breaking down sound into 52 individual frequency bands. This is used to scan the environment and figure out what's speech and what's background noise, separating those sounds in real time. Once it's identified the speech, it channels that information into a 15-band processing system, of which the speech is then appropriately delivered to you, according to your individual hearing loss. Now, Widex's research has shown that 92% of users preferred Speech Enhancer Pro in noisy environments compared to their previous hearing aid technology, and 96% said it successfully reduced annoying background noise in a variety of listening situations. These are big numbers now, which means that these hearing aids are a major improvement, according to Widex, over their previous hearing aid technology. Or, the other thing is, their previous tech left a lot of room for improvement. Now, today's video was only supposed to be a quick launch video, but there is so much that I need to share with you. What I will say is that I will do a full review based on my patients' feedback once this technology has been released, and I've fitted them to a few ears. So go ahead and click like, I think it should be somewhere down here, and you should definitely subscribe too while you're at it so that you'll be notified when my new video and the full review becomes available. Every time I catch up with the Widex team, they ask me what they could do to improve their technology in order for me to recommend them to more of my patients. And every time, much to their dismay, I always say the exact same thing. Please, can you improve your feedback management system? Sorry, Daniel. In the past, I've been told that they can't do anything without compromising their natural sound philosophy. And I get it. That should be a priority, should be for every manufacturer. But I will say at the same time, if your hearing aids are prone to whistling, it doesn't matter how natural they sound because patients won't want to wear them. Well, the thing is, today I am delighted to share that I've tried this new technology and they have definitely improved their feedback management system. There's no question to it. They've done so using an adaptive frequency shifting, which is constantly calibrating the systems multiple times per second, which ultimately means less annoying whistling hearing aids when you're wearing them. Thank you, Widex. Widex's development number 4 is their new enhanced sound classification, which includes a beat detector for more precision with its categorization too. And this feature allows the Allures to automatically identify the acoustic environment around you and make a decision on the most appropriate way to deliver you sound. They'll therefore categorize the world of sound around you according to these 11 environments. 5 of them involve speech and 6 without. They include classical music, contemporary music, party with speech, party without speech, quiet with speech, quiet without speech, transport with speech, and transport without speech, urban with speech, and urban without speech. In my opinion, this is great for those of you that are keen on putting your hearing aids in the morning, forgetting about them, and then taking them out when you go to bed of a night time, without wanting to make any adjustments during the course of the day and having as hassle-free an experience as possible. The fifth key feature in Widex's precision hearing aid technology lineup is the dedicated streaming compressor, which is an improvement that you won't appreciate the benefit of until you've tried it. So here's the deal. Up until now, the compression for streaming audio and the environmental microphone input was all tied together. So if you were, say, watching a video or taking a call in a restaurant, with every loud environmental sound around you, that external noise would affect the streaming volume, causing it to either dip or spike, which is obviously not ideal. With this new system, the streaming of audio and microphone input are compressed independently. In practical terms and from your point of view, this means that the sounds around you will no longer mess with your streaming experience. You'll get consistent and high quality sound whether you're in a quiet room or amongst a noisy crowd. Now, if you want to know all about the new Widex app, their Apple Watch functionality, their cloud fitting features, plus the unique way that Widex have built artificial intelligence into these hearing aids, then you'll need to watch my full review. But in the meantime, check out this video covering the best hearing aids for 2025.